Hey everybody, welcome to Paint the Dog Overland. My name's Herman. We're on our way to meet up with the guys from Overlander project. They organized the Expedition Appalachia this weekend. So we're about, I would say, 100 miles away from them. This weekend's going to be really epic because it's something that I've never done before, which is really great. Seeing a new state, seeing some new areas. So yeah, join us on this journey as we go and see what's up with the Expedition Appalachia. We're getting closer to West Virginia. We're in the one of the tunnels right now. Pretty cool, underneath that massive mountain. Jono!
How you doing, Herman? Good to see you, sir.
There was an accident he got caught in, but not.
Yeah. Table hugs.
Steve Scholl, the guy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good. Jerry,
Hey, good to see you.
good to see you as well.
Oh, normal waiver.
Oh!
I'm glad you guys came the other day.
Oh, Herman.
How's it going, sir?
This is Jerry Bain.
This is Jerry Bain, man. How you doing?
He's leading us this weekend.
Looking forward to it.
It's going to be
One
awesome.
of my favorite things to do.
Yes.
Oh, I got a coupon for a free sweatshirt in mine.
Nice, all right.
Let's talk again about schedule real quick. All right. Tomorrow morning, I say 7:45, right? I say that.
That's what it means.
And then people will start rolling in about 7:50, 7:52. Listen, no kidding. If you're not here at 7:45, you're late. You get what I'm saying? Here's what you're going to learn. If I say, hey, we're going to do 7:45 and no one's here on time and we get out of camp late, well, guess what time we'll get it together the next morning? Considerably earlier until we get out of camp on time. We are rolling down that road right there at 8 o'clock in the morning because we have people in the rain even standing by to show us one of my favorite places in the state of West Virginia. All right. So in the end, we're going to roll out of here and we're going to spend the day doing cool stuff. Guys, it's very important for me to pack as much as I can into 2.5 days. And look how many people are here, 20 rigs, right? A week ago, I pre-ran this 2 weeks ago. I waited as long as I could. Tina said, do not wait till the very last week. And I didn't. But guess what happened last week in the state of West Virginia? 11 tornadoes on the ground. right? 23 instances of shear winds like the derecho that happened back in 12. So we took a lot of abuse here in West Virginia. There are 2 sections of this trip that we are going to cut. It's 1.5 miles and it's about a 3-mile section. Both of those sections are going to be cut. They're going to be cut because they are the 2 roughest sections, and they're also the 2 sections that took a lot of damage with a lot of trees. I don't mind cutting trees. I got my chainsaw. John's got his. So we're going to cut those 2 sections so that we can make sure that we are where we need to be on time. All right? So if you came for the really cool, the harder stuff, we're going to need to bump a little or whatever, those sections are gone on this, folks. And I wanted to let you know that right up front. I'm not saying we're not going to be on some cool roads to where you're going to have to pay attention. I'm just saying the tougher stuff is off right now. All right? And some of you may be like, yeah. Some of you like Julio would be like, oh. But guys,
sections that he's speaking of that he had to cut with the trees down and the weather, if we could get to them, we would most likely be there the entire day winching.
Yeah. What time's drivers meeting?
7:45.
You cannot experience West Virginia without experiencing the West Virginia pepperoni roll. And there were a lot of masonry style workers. And what happened was they started making these because they were cheap and easy, and the miners and people could take them to work with them, right? And they were very filling. So the pepperoni roll originated in Fairmont, West Virginia, right here in our home state, and it's one of the things that we're very proud of, so we're going to give those to you. We got bags, small bags of Mr. B potato chips. Mr. B potato chips are 200 miles fresher, and the reason they're 200 miles fresher is because you can only get them in a 200-mile radius, and that's right here in West Virginia. Last, here, if it breaks up at all this evening, we're going to try to build a fire. Channel 4, GRMS, is these people that are with me. They'll tell you that by the end of this 3 days, everybody's going to be giving me a hard time before this is over. There's going to be a 19 or an 1800s malt shop. That's an actual malt shop from the 1800s that still make them. So you will have the opportunity to get something like that, but that's the only place you're going to see tomorrow. So we don't need on the radio, hey, we're going to get chips anywhere. I'm going to let you know right now we are not. All right? That's it.
Guys, it's starting out wet, but I promise you this will be one of your favorite trips. This trip is amazing. I think each and every one of you are going to love it. All right.
All right. Paul's going to run mid dog, so he'll be in the middle of the pack. Julio,
Yeah.
tail gunner. All right, Julio will be on the tail. If we get split up anywhere along this route, John Paul will pick up the lead for the second group, and we'll merge back together later. If and Julio's job is to clean everybody up. This is West, guys. No kidding, it's West Virginia, right? And we're rural, and there's not a lot of stores. And there's not a lot of towns. And there's not a lot of anything. You're going to see a whole lot of nothing today. Right? We're going to leave here. We got 23 minutes to the first stop. 23 minutes to the first stop. We'll be pulling in. We're going to be meeting some people there. We're going to see some pretty cool stuff. We'll be doing some videos there. We got a little extra time, so hopefully we get to stay a little longer than we did last time, and that's just because of the route changes we had. All right? And then from there, we'll move on. That's all I've got. Does anybody have anything for me?
Welcome to Lake Shawnee. My name is Chris. I am the keeper of Lake Shawnee. The little girl was riding a swing as the soda delivery truck's delivering soda to concession stand nearby. It backs up into the path of the swing. The little girl hits the back of the truck and it kills her. So it's 1966. The mother drops her son off that morning. She returns in time for the lifeguard to blow the 5 o'clock whistle. Her son's nowhere to be found. She thinks he walked home. She goes to the house. He's not there. She comes back to Lake Shawnee. They find him at 7 p.m. that night in the bottom of the pond with his arm stuck in a drain pipe. So according to some of the investigators that comes here, paranormal investigators, he hangs out at the front gate where the clown's mouth is. They tell me it's cute that this kid has stuck it up on himself keeping this park safe, but he watches everybody coming and going, and he makes sure everybody stays safe.
What do you guys think?
I don't know. This is different. It's cool, but it's creepy at the same time.
Real quick, Bramwell, West Virginia, which is where we're at now, settled in the 1800s. It's 8 miles north of Bluefield, which is where most of the workers would have worked. A little bit of info there, which we don't need, but the town's namesake, J.M. Bramwell, was New York civil engineer, and he was a flat top company superintendent. In 1873, the extensive West Virginia coal fields, think about that, 1873, that's 150 years ago. The extensive West Virginia coal fields started in Bramwell and extended over 40 miles. Bramwell's wealth was supported by the Pocahontas coal fields, and you are right in the middle of the Pocahontas coal fields right now, which employed 100,000 miners at the turn of the century. Think about that. 100,000 miners worked in this area, just in this coal field alone, at the turn of the century. In 1886, the coal company was formed in an act of the railroad marketing arm of the coal fields. The town's population of 4,000, so there was 4,000 people here in 1897. So, without reading verbatim, because it does take a while, this town again was created for the wealthy. It was all brought in here to show the opulence and wealth that the coal was bringing to this part of the world. So this is the Itmann Company Store, and Itmann Company Store was built at the turn of the century. The stone from here was actually pulled across, and Italian laborers and stonemasons actually built this. But the big thing about this one is, if you look at it, it's the biggest company store probably ever built. And it had a psychological effect, which was one of the reasons why they built it the way they did. Imagine being a young miner, and if you look in here, the windows are where they would come in. We'll go in a minute, but they would go in and they would get their script, right? And that's how they would buy everything from here. There were stores here. They could buy furniture here. It was all right here. But imagine being a miner, uneducated, coming in here and not being happy with things, but also knowing that there would be no way to fight something like this because it was just too massive, right? So it had a lot of a psychological effect, and it was one of the reasons that coal companies built these massive structures, because it was just overbearing to the young people. So go ahead.
That's awesome.
It's just the way they left it. Yeah, there wasn't. All right, so since we're going underground, I brought my official hat, since I'll be the leader, and I'll need to have the light. So I think everybody's here, and we're getting ready to go under. So we'll see you there.
digging post holes, he found a seam of coal. You can see over here it's runs about 19, 20 inches coal. Over here you got 40 some inches. It varied throughout the mines. This seam of coal is called the Sewell seam. You can find it in Virginia and West Virginia. Good quality seam of coal. Now the Phillips family decided to mine coal and sell house coal to folks in this area, see if they could do better than farming. Done real well in here for about 20 years. 1890 to 1910. The reason they shut down the coal cutting in this area, we're selling coal cheaper than them. This mine sits here from 1910 to 1959. Yeah. This is a big improvement in lighting, see. My dad started mine in 1924, he's 15 years old, this is what he used. The big improvement this will burn for 3 hours. Visibility, nah, no better. Y'all want to see total darkness?
Yeah.
Sure. I know you can see a little light, but most generally it's darker in the dungeon.
Make sure you know when the lights are.
Look at that. You could be in here for 20 hours. Your eyes will never focus. You can't see anything. Here was our working conditions. We had lights on our head. These battery lights make you see right here.
Welcome to Thurmond, West Virginia. This is a 120 some odd year ghost town that's been sitting dormant for the last 75 years. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm Luke, and Krista's up in the tent, but we're Longview Overlanding and Off-Road. We're from Hickory, North Carolina. We've been doing this for probably about 5-6 years. Absolutely enjoyed the trip. It was awesome. First couple of days were rainy, but absolutely a great time. Great people, too.
I'm Daniel. It's my brother Adam. We're visiting from North Carolina. It's our first time in West Virginia, and this weekend has really been awesome. I feel like we've gotten a taste of a little bit of everything that West Virginia had to offer. So huge shout out to Overlander Project and Jerry for putting this on for us.
Eric Jokinen, Torque Masters Industries. We're from upstate New York, Rochester specifically. We had a great time this weekend. Every time we come out with Jerry and John, we get to see different parts of the country, especially West Virginia, that we've never seen. And we don't have roads like this and access to trails like this where we live, so this is incredible.
I'm Lance. This is Catherine. We are from West Virginia. Recently moved here from Delaware. Our first trip out with everybody. So far, it's been a pretty incredible experience. So looking forward to many more. Meeting a lot of people, so it's been really enjoyable.
Once we're done with the jet boats, right, we're going to come back out. Oh my gosh! Once we're done with our first venue.
There you go.
Busted, Jerry.
You gotta do a take two. Cut.
And then oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. We're going to come back up, and then we're going to go over, and we're going to drive past the Welcome Center for the New River Gorge, and we're going to drop down and go underneath of the bridge, and it turns into one lane under there. It's a great drive down in. There's a bridge at the bottom, which used to be the main road before the new bridge went in. We're going to go underneath. We're going to go over. Now, there's an area set aside just for companies to put rafts in. If there are no companies there putting rafts in, we are going in ourselves, and we're going to go right down to the water underneath the bridge, and we're going back in. We're going to hang out, take some pictures, do that. You know what? This may be the best navigational group I've ever dealt with, but there's a bunch of lightweights here. Because my old group do 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and they'd be up raring to go at 8 o'clock.
So. Were they like 18-year-olds?
I feel like the gauntlet has been thrown.
We can do it.
Been up till 1 o'clock.
This is your first trip with us as
trying
the
to make
leader.
a good impression.
So we're
Jerry,
trying
come with Krista and I out to Callow.
we're trying to make it easier on you, but we can throw down.
Hold on.
See, I already got read the riot act before I got here, so I had to be on. Yeah, we were warned. Do not poke the bear.
Sound like a challenge. one thing that we enjoy the most is getting to meet, and we always say that, everybody's always, it's always about meeting new people. But you know what? When you really spend this much time with new people that are like-minded, right? And then you get to experience things together like we did the event this morning and the events yesterday, and of course the event tomorrow. So as we have these little adventures together, it just brings us closer, right? So we'll know these people forever, right? By the time this is over. So that's what we like about it, and I'm going to burn my dinner. But that's what we really enjoy.
Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Been an awesome weekend. Thank you for planning this for us.
Ain't no problem, anytime.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm Emily.
I'm Clay.
And that's Lainey. And we are from Charlotte, North Carolina, and we've had a really great time this weekend. We've got to see coal mines, we've got to see beautiful rivers, beautiful views. Best of West Virginia.
Nice.
Looking forward to do it again.
Excellent, guys.
We'll be
Thank
back.
you.
I'm Eric from Massachusetts, and I had such a great time this weekend here with Torque Masters Industries driving their amazing Subaru Outback. This is my second year driving this car, and it's actually just such a blast. This car does everything I ask of it. We get on the muddy trails, it handles the ruts, the hills, no problem. And it's a great group of people here. Always a great time to come out and have Jerry lead us around, and John for putting this whole event together. We get to explore West Virginia. We get to see the history. We get to learn all about where, basically the roots of this country. And always look forward to it. Can't wait for the next one.
Hello, I'm CB. I am from North Carolina, Sherrills Ford, North Carolina. This is my truck. This is my first weekend in a rooftop tent. Just got it about a month ago, so I'm excited about that. This is my third trip to the mountains with Overlander project, and my fourth trip with them all together. I'm going again next weekend, so look forward to it.
I'm loving it so far. Tomorrow, I'm going to love even more.
How did you enjoy the rain?
Rain didn't bother me. I mean, it rains on events. Okay? We're going to have a good time no matter what.
Thank you. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, wait. Let me do this the right way. Okay. All right. And
Quiet on the set.
quiet on the set.
Quiet. I'm Julio. I'm from Liberty, South Carolina. I'm here in my 86 Wagoneer doing some amazing overlanding, having an amazing time with the Overlander project and Jerry Bain in the great state of West Virginia. Enjoying every minute of it. Rain, the cold, the heat, the views, the people. It is just fantastic. It's what overlanding is all about. Meeting new people, experiences, and everything in between. So come along, enjoy this journey. We're getting it done.
So Julio, tell me quickly, you don't have an official rooftop tent, and your back window doesn't close, and you sleep in this
swag. It's essentially a tent on a cot.
So that doesn't, you don't get claustrophobic. This is what you do, man. If it's not a hammock, it's this.
Yeah, if it's not a hammock, I'm either in this or in a hammock, depending on the location. And my roof rack's built so I can back up to a tree if I want to, hook up my hammock. It just depends on what mood strikes me. I love it no matter what, and I'm here for it. Cold, rain, I've been in that and enjoyed every minute of it and slept like a baby.
And
Cheers.
Just FYI, Julio helped another team.
Yeah, there was another rig that broke down, and I went over there and took them to buy the parts. We tried to fix it on the side of the road, and we just couldn't get it. It was way more than what we could fix and do there, so they ended up having to go get towed back, and I met everybody else at a rally point. But we're all here to help each other. Things happen, and we have to help each other up.
Thank you for doing that, Julio.
I'm Casey from Greenville, South Carolina. This is Lewis, and he's my cross-country and daily driver. And this weekend was fantastic.
Hi, my name is Ivan Rivera. I am from Monroe, North Carolina, originally from Minnesota, so I'm really new to the south of the country and certainly to West Virginia. This is my first time setting foot in this state, and it has been a magnificent 3 days. Could not have asked for more. Even with the weather, it's all part of the adventure, part of the experience, and a true expedition, as the name calls for. So, very happy and looking forward to tonight and the end tomorrow.
I'm Brian. This is my son Cole from South Virginia, and have had a ball the last several days on a wonderful, awesome trip and great scenery.
So this is Max and Rhonda.
Hello.
Hello, Herman.
You're from North Carolina?
We are from Lake Norman, North Carolina, and we are NC Old Man Overland.
Yeah.
And this is our 6th or 7th trip with John and Overlander project, and our 3rd trip with Herman. Herman does a great job. Like and subscribe.
Thanks.
I'm Bradley. This is Jessica. We're from Rockingham, North Carolina, and this is our first time doing this kind of thing, but it's not going to be the last. We've had a blast.
We have loved it.
Yeah, and this is Maggie. Maggie.
Come on, Max.
Maggie goes everywhere with us, and she has enjoyed this weekend too.
I've enjoyed all of it.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Hey there, my name's John. I'm with Overlander Project. We're based out of Hickory, North Carolina. And I thought this was a really good trip. It started off pretty wet. Thursday night we had some storms come in, and then Friday it carried on, kept raining all day long. We got a little reprieve last night, able to have a fire, and then we woke up to this morning, and it's progressively gotten warmer, and I think everybody needed that little bit of sunshine. It's been an excellent trip so far.
Hi everybody, my name's Herman. I'm with Painted Dog Overland. I'm from Mooresville, North Carolina. And this weekend has been epic. We've had a lot of rain. But those are the memories that you'll take with you until the end of time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video that we're about to make for this trip. But it was a really awesome trip. Learned a lot about West Virginia, its culture, its history. It's been amazing. So looking forward to the next one.